video, please take a second to subscribe to our channel.
What's up, Chuck fam? I'm Diamond and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Alright guys, so I'm constantly getting questions in my comments asking, is Instacart like really worth it? And I have to tell you guys, it is. If you're I don't know, it's a lot of different situations. If you have a situation where you can't really work a 9 to 5, or I don't know, you just don't want to, Instacart will be great for you. And here's why. So for one, you get to make your own schedule. Most of the time, I've been told that Instacart is 24 hours, but it's really slow outside of the hours of probably like 5 a.m. and maybe 9 to like 11ish. But you get to make your own schedule. If you have kids that you have to pick up from school, like, you can do that, go back to work. You can actually take them with you if it's actually kids that will behave in the store. If you don't have daycare or whatever, like, you can take your kids to work with you. Like, if they'll function properly in the store and not confuse you, like, put them to work, put them kids to work, take them to work. You get in and out the store faster, especially if it's bigger kids. Like, make them help you with shop. Instacart, you get to either choose to get direct deposit. I think they direct deposit on Mondays, or you can cash out as soon as all your funds clear, and the funds usually take about 24 hours to clear, so that's always a good thing. Say you work today and you made $75, your tips will be available today, like as soon as you get done with the batch, but the full $75 wouldn't be able to be cashed out until the same time tomorrow that you work. Another great thing about shopping Instacart is you really don't have to have a car either. Instacart offers in-store shopping, and surprisingly they pop up quite a bit. They don't pay as much as delivery, obviously, because you're not getting delivery fee, but it's still something. If you're looking to make some quick money, you don't have a car, maybe you're trying to save up to get a car, you can take your app, camp the store, and when they pop up, you get those shop only batches, and you deliver, or you don't even deliver them, I'm tripping. You shop them and you bag them up, you put them on like a rack or whatever, and that's it, and you just wait for another one. Honestly, I feel like the lowest shop only that I've seen was like $7. If you do 10 of those, like, that's $70. And a shop only, you don't have to deliver it, so you should be able to get it done like within the 30-minute time frame, if that. So yeah, those little ones add up. So if you don't have a car, shop only would definitely be a great option for you. All right, so pay. So when you're shopping for Instacart, you always get a base minimum pay, which range anywhere from like $7 to $10, depending on the region. Normally where I'm from, in Atlanta, that's pretty much what the base pay is. And then you get paid for mileage. And then you get, obviously you keep 100% of your tips. A lot of the times, like the big batches that I've saw, they're like, the base pay is like $7. The mileage, say I went 20 miles, I made $12 from the mileage. And then the tips, like, I think my biggest batch that I've ever seen was like $180. And the tip was like 170 of it. So yeah, the pay is really good as long as, you picking and choosing from the correct batches. Like, don't just pick everything. And if you're curious to know, like, what are the right batches, I have another video, I'll link it here, but go back and watch that, and that'll take you in the right direction as far as picking and choosing your batches and doing basically whatever you have to do to see those bigger batches. A few tips that I have for you guys is drive a fuel efficient car. I guess just basically based on the type of batches that you're carrying. If you're gonna drive a truck, shop Costco. Like, you have the room, and the bigger the batch is, the more it's gonna pay. But if you're driving a huge truck and you're going 50 miles trying to drop off an order for $12, like, it's not worth it. So another thing that I will tell you guys is, when you first start shopping, before you click start shopping, look through the list and kind of get a feel of what area you have to go in the store. Say you have a lot of produce, I mean, you don't necessarily have to start there, but if it's a lot of it, at least you know like what direction to go in the store. Personally, I never shop the aisles first. I always like to either do the produce or the meat first, do the aisles and do the produce or the meat. And if it's like Costco, of course, it's all mixed up, but I usually start at produce there too. But look at the shopping list, so at least you know what you're up for against, and you can kind of map in your head like, okay, I need to go here, so I'm gonna do the store in this order, so you're not doubling back and going over stuff that you've already done. And a lot of the times those lists don't be in order. So say you have band-aids over here near the produce, like go through your list so at least you'll know like, okay, I have to go to the pharmacy, then I have to go here, then there, then there. And it'll just make things easier, it'll flow easier, you're getting out the store quicker, you're delivering quicker and ready to get on to that next batch. With that, I'm also going to tell you guys, get to know your local stores. Once you start shopping Instacart, it's pretty much the same stores if you stay in the same area. Like for me, it's like Kroger, Costco, and Publix. Every once in a while I'll take a Target, but they're usually not that good in my area. But get to know your store so you know where everything is. Some stores they have like a natural section. Like get to know that, because there is a lot of customers that buy like that natural stuff. Like I don't know if you guys have Kroger where you are, but I have Kroger and they have a whole natural section. And it was one time when I first started shopping that person, I couldn't find anything on their list because I didn't know it was a natural section. So what I would recommend for you guys is whenever you have downtime, like go in the stores, walk through the aisles, be like, okay, the pickles are here, the milk is there. Like get a feel of your stores, because those are the stores that you're gonna shop in and you should know where things are. Okay, so my next tip for you guys is referring to like replacements. If the store doesn't have something, do not overthink these replacements. Like send that text message asking do they want a replacement, send a picture, just to get in good graces with the customer. Even if you do have to circle back, you're one aisle down and you come back to that aisle, just don't overthink it. Say they want dill pickles and all they had is kosher dill pickles. Like what I normally do is I'll put it in my cart, and if they don't want it, I'll just take it off. Simple. But yeah, don't overthink these replacements, because you're gonna be taking way too much time in these stores. And it's just gonna be stressful. And 9 times out of 10, the customer is gonna tell you what they want. And if they don't want it, they're just gonna ask for a refund. So don't overthink it. Send the message, send the pictures, and get out. Okay, so another way that I make sure that I'm in and out of these stores is I'm picky with my parking. I can't even say picky with my parking. So I'm going into a parking lot. Say it's a Costco's. Costco's is always packed. If you're going in there and you're waiting for a parking spot, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be waiting maybe 30 minutes for a good up close to the door parking spot. Unless you just had some blessing from God that you drove in and it was one right there. If you do, take it. That's great. If not, take a farther parking spot and get in the store and get out. Like waiting for the parking spot and taking that time to wait to start your batch is lessening the time that you have to take another batch, the time that you have to get the groceries to the customer. Like just park anywhere, get in the store and get out. All right guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope something I said helps you guys out. Yeah, I mean, it's really not that hard to really make good money on Instacart. You just gotta think smart and do it. But yeah, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so now. Also hit the post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.